Namaste. Welcome to our special Valentine's Day meditation and lecture. Before we start, let's invoke for divine blessing. To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the spiritual elders, to all the Holy Masters, Saints, Archangels, Holy Angels, and spiritual helpers, to our beloved teacher, Master Chokok Sui Mahaguruji Meli, and all the high beings, we humbly invoke for your divine light, divine love, divine guidance, help, healing energy, and divine protection. Thank you for opening our hearts. Thank you for opening our minds. Thank you for opening our souls, that we may be instruments of divine love, mercy, and compassion. We thank you in full faith. So be it. So welcome again. Before we start, let's do a cleansing. That way we can flush out any kind of stress, negative thoughts, negative emotions that we have. That way we can benefit more from the meditation. All right? So open your palms. Just sit straight, uncross your legs, uncross your arms, close your eyes. Imagine your feet up to your knees are soaking in salt water, like in a beach or a place that you went vacationing, by the ocean. Okay, just keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Just be receptive. Just feel the divine energy flowing down to your body. Just going down into the salt water, okay? Just be super receptive. I will be using a crystal, so just keep an open mind, and also be super conductive with the divine energy. I'm gonna go ahead and verbalize what I'm saying, that way you can participate. Just imagine yourself hollow, your whole body is hollow. Imagine your skin is like glass, your internal organs are like glass. Just be receptive. Okay, the divine energy from God passing through all the high beings, passing through your higher soul, is entering your crown. The divine energy is just literally pouring down to your crown, your forehead, your Ajna chakra, your throat, your chest, your lungs, liver, spleen, kidneys, hips, arms, legs, your whole spine, down to your feet. It's just like a waterfall of liquid electric violet light just pouring down to your entire body. Okay, just be super receptive. Simultaneously chant Om with me, so to further bring down the divine energy to flush through all the negative thoughts, negative emotions that might have accumulated. Just be receptive. Om. Om. All your chakras are being cleansed. All negative thoughts, negative emotions in your chakras are being dissolved, disintegrated, and extracted and expelled to the salt water or into the earth to be transmuted. Just be super receptive. All your organs are now being flushed by the divine energy. All negative thoughts, negative energies inside are now being dissolved, disintegrated, and flushed down into the earth or into the salt water. The liquid light is just flowing through your crown, your forehead, your ajna, your back head, your throat, secondary throat, your front back heart, front back solar plexus, liver, spleen, kidneys, navel, Mingmen chakra, sex chakra, basic chakra. It's simultaneously pouring down inside to your body. The liquid light is pouring to your body like liquid light, down to your brain, your eyes, your nose, your throat, your chest, your physical heart, your lungs, your thymus gland, your stomach, liver, spleen, kidneys, down to your reproductive organs, down to your arms, to your spine, to your legs, to your bone marrow and your blood. The liquid divine light is disintegrating, extracting, expelling downwards any negative thoughts, negative emotions, negative energies down into the earth. So be it. Om. Just be still, be super receptive, feel the divine energy flow down to your body. All your chakras are being cleansed, all negative thoughts, negative emotion disintegrated. You're flooded with peace, love, and happiness. So be it. Peace, love, and happiness. So be it, so be it. I send you lots of love, gratitude, joy, happiness, and divine bliss. So be it. In the name of the Divine Supreme God, in the name of my teacher, Master Choa Kok Sui, Mahaguruji Mailing, and all the high beings, peace, love, joy, and happiness to all of you now. Let it permeate to every chakra in your body, every subtle body, every fiber of your being. Peace, love, joy, and happiness right now. So be it. So it is. Just be receptive. So it is. Okay, you may slowly open your eyes. Hope you're feeling better. So this special meditation lecture we have, we'll just call it Enhancing and Healing Relationship, the Energetic Approach. In other words, we're going to use the teachings of Grandmaster Choa Kok Sui using energy, using the principles of the chakras, the organs, the energy organs, those what basically chakras are, energy organs, your subtle bodies like your physical body, etheric body, astral body, mental body. We'll also talk about energy cords. So in other words, we're going to use the energetic approach in enhancing and healing relationships. After all, it's Valentine's Day. All right, so to all of you, from our hearts to yours, happy Valentine's Day. Okay, let's get started. Now, the thing to remember right now is this. You are a multidimensional being. What does that mean exactly? You have a physical body that allows you to function in the physical world. You have an emotional body, or what they call the astral body, to allow you to feel emotions. You have a mental body, which is an instrument for you to think and process information. And you have higher spiritual bodies. So when it comes to relationship, a lot of people don't realize that our relationship actually involves all of these. It's not just what you say, it's not just how you feel, it's not just what you think, it's not what is your spiritual relationship with the other person or your karmic relationship. All of these are happening simultaneously, oftentimes independently, but they also interact with each other. So we'll try to do our best to give you a more integrated approach in healing and enhancing relationships using these principles taught to us by Grandmaster Choa Kok Sui. Okay, so one thing to remember, since we're dealing with energy, for some of you who are new, pranic healing involves the use of prana or chi in healing or enhancing the self-healing ability of the body to repair itself. So this can be done for physical healing, emotional healing. It can be used for also healing relationship and other applications. So just for the new people, prana is also known as chi. A lot of you know it as the life force that goes to a person's body. That's why when you practice Tai Chi, you can feel the energy flowing through. In Japanese, it's called ki, like some of you are practicing Reiki. So Rei means universal, Ki is energy. It's interesting, in Chinese, the word Reiki is actually Ling Qi, meaning soul energy. So different cultures have different way of interpreting the same universal life force. And in the Hebrew tradition, we were told it's called Ruach, or the breath of life. So this life force and this energy is pervasive in all cultures. Now, energy or life force is not only pervasive, it actually affects every area of our life. It affects our health, that's why we have pranic healing, how to heal the body, and you have using this energy to heal your finances. Of course, some of you have taken the class called Kriya Shakti, how your mind, your emotions, your energy body can be harnessed to produce prosperity in your life. This life force is also affecting you, this prana is also affecting you in your spiritual practice. That's why you can scan the spiritual cord, you can scan the crown. So all these things are affected by energy. And in this particular lecture, we're going to deal with relationship. When you interact with someone, is energy involved? Absolutely. When you say something, you think something, everything is affected by energy. So let's get down to it. What is a relationship? What is a relationship? A relationship is actually a continuous exchange of energy between individuals on many levels. Let's do that again. It is what? A continuous exchange of energy between one or more individuals simultaneously on many levels. You can be done physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. So let's break it down. Physical, I think most of you know about this. A physical relationship involves what? Physical touching. Now, before we continue, when we talk about relationships today, it's not just about romantic relationship, because this relationship could be between you and your parents, could be between you and your children, could be between you and, let's say, a romantic love, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. It could be between you and a brother or a sister. So we're very generalized here in how to enhance and heal relationships. So you can, I think, based on the principles, learn how to apply it to what works for you. If it's a romantic love, if it's an emotional connection with your mother, your father. So I'll leave that part to you. But I think based on the principles here, it'll be easy for you to figure it out. Okay? So physical could be holding hands, right? Hugging and embracing. Touching. It could be sexual interaction. So these are ways that physical relationships are expressed. Then you have emotional relationships or emotional exchange of energy, companionship, sharing good times, sharing difficult times, consoling each other when somebody's down, sharing wonderful, exciting times. You just got a raise, or you just heard good news from overseas. You're happy for someone. That's emotional sharing, loving, comforting words towards each other. Giving somebody a beautiful smile. When somebody's having a difficult day, you just look at them, you talk to them, you take the time, even without even saying anything, just by sitting there to listen, that they can release some of this negative energy. So you can, afterwards shower them with loving energy. So that could be a, emotional healing, okay? Using energy also. Then mental. What do you mean by mental exchange of energy? Sometimes you and a person, you just think on the same wavelength. You understand each other. One doesn't think the other one is, stupid. You think that the other person, hey, this person shares the same viewpoints that I do. We understand each other. All right. So these things are energy exchanges on the mental level. What else? Exploring new things together. Sometimes you just have the same interests. You both like science. You both like astronomy. You both like art. You both like different expressions of intellectual topics. You like to talk about government, politics. You want to talk about cars. You both like sports. So all these things is connected with mental sharing, mental energy. All right. Now, spiritual. What is spiritual? You share the same faith. You belong to the same religion. You go to church together. What else? A soul connection. By spending time with them, you realize, there is a strong connection here that goes beyond the physical, emotional, mental. You know that there's a connection from the past. That's a soul connection. Now, anything about soul connections, they could easily be misunderstood as something else. In other words, sometimes people rationalize. They think, they look at the other person, they look physically attractive. They go, oh, that person is my soulmate. Well, it's a good reason to spend time with them, but sometimes it's not really that. As you can see when we talk about chakras and we talk about chords, by scanning the chords, you know what kind of connections two people have. All right? So let's continue. Now, so the energetic anatomy, your chakras, your aura, and your energy channels are indeed directly connected to your relationships. Like why? It's something like this. When it comes to understanding relationships on the energy level, you have to consider the thoughts and the emotions that each of you produce. You have to consider the energy connection between your chakras. And number 3, you have to take into consideration how your auras interact with each other when you're spending time together. Again, what is it? The thoughts and emotions that affect you. Number 2, the chakra connections that you have, and number 3, the interaction of your aura, the energy body, when you're together and when you're not together. All right? Now, okay, rub your hands together. Go like this. All right? When you go like this, it feels even and about the same weight. Okay, shake it. All right, now, look at one of your hands. Just verbally say to your hand the word anger 5 times. Go ahead. You just look at your hand. You say anger, 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 anger. Okay? Now look at your other hand. Just say happiness, 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 happiness. Okay, you compare. You notice the difference? The one you said anger felt very, very heavy. The one you said happiness feel lighter. Now put your hand like this. Go like that. What do you notice? It's even. Okay, the question is why. You see, one thing we have to realize, love, joy, happiness, hate, anger, resentment, all these emotions that you generate or your friend, your partner generates, they're basically different kinds of energies. Now, what people don't understand is there's no such thing as a random thought. When you think of something, it's always filled with some form of energy. It's just a matter of how much. So when you think of the other person and you're always, number one, angry with them and then you're criticizing them, you're actually shooting negative thoughts at their energy field. Same thing, when you're projecting love, when you think, oh, this person's so smart, I love her so much, she's so beautiful, so on and so on. When you do that, you're also projecting lots of energy, in this case, uplifting and good energy towards them. Okay? Now, what people don't realize is this. Okay, raise your hand. Scan the energy field of somebody you care about. All right? Just scan the aura. Say energy level. Better yet, if you like, scan their heart chakra. Scan the crown. Okay? Now, think of a negative thought, something you've thought about them that was not so positive. Go back, hopefully nothing too bad, but let's say you thought of something not too nice about them. Think about them for a few seconds. Okay, that's good enough. Doesn't take a lot. Ready? Scan their heart chakra. It shrunk. Scan the crown. You see, your thoughts affect them. I know what you're thinking. Well, but they deserve it. They really did this. That's not the point. The point is, right now, we're trying to prove that you have an influence over their energy field just by the way you think. Every time you keep thinking about that person's no good person, they'll never do anything right, they will fulfill your wish, or they'll fulfill your thoughts, because you're constantly bombarding with those thoughts. But then if you keep thinking, this guy's so smart, this person is improving, you don't have to say they're already super genius. You can say they're improving. Improving could be minute, could be a lot. At least you're putting them in a position to be pushed forward to improve. So your thoughts make a difference. Let's continue. Now, one thing you have to realize about these chakras is like this. As you say certain things toward the person, as you think about the person, you form energy cords. Okay? You form energy cords. These energy cords could be good or could be bad. Now, before we go into more detail about that, let's just talk about what happens when two people meet each other. In this case, usually it's romantic love. All right? So when you look at someone, you look at them, you see that, oh, this person is physically attractive. Then the cord, an energy cord, forms between your sex chakra and theirs. Okay? That's just the way it is. It's called physical attraction. Next, as you spend time with that person, you go, when I'm with this person, I feel nurtured. I feel like he or she cares about me. I can be myself. I can relax. I feel like, I'm in a warm blanket. You feel it like you're cared for. Then the cord and the heart is formed. Then after that, if you spend more time with this person, you go, this person, I really like talking to them. They're intelligent. We're in the same level of intelligence. We understand what we're trying to say. We just click. Then the throat and the ajna, that's what you call them, mental cords. Then after a while, You say, you know, we really share the same belief. We really want to save the earth. We want to meditate together. You know, we have proper respect for the teachings, and we try to live our life through the teachings. Then there's a connection on the crown. So these are what you call psychic cords or energy cords. Now, how big or how small these cords are determine how closely the chakras and the aura weave together. So let's just do a simple experiment. Think of somebody you love. All right? Put your hand like this. Now, one hand is closer to your chest, one hand is further away. All right? So it's at an angle like that. Okay? Like this. You ready? Just say, what is our heart connection? After all, it's Valentine's Day. Okay, what is our heart connection? You ready? Now, think of something not too nice about the person. Something you said, you know, every relationship have their disagreements, just a minor disagreement. Think of something you just say, oh, you're always wrong, or, you know, you smell, or something not too nasty, just a short one. Okay, good enough, that's enough. Feel the cord. Do you notice it shrunk? Uh-huh, okay. Now, follow me, just say, disintegrate, erase this negative thought. Disintegrate, disintegrate, disintegrate. Erase, like erasing a board, erase it. Okay, good. Scan your cord. It grew, right? Now, look at the person, visualize the person, just say, from my heart to yours, I shower you with unconditional love. I care about you, I love you, regardless. From my heart to yours, I love you intensely and immensely. So be it. What happened to the cord? It grew, right? You see, as you watch the way you think, the way you feel, the way you interact with the other person, you're able to calibrate the size of these cords. Just like when you have a lot of positive things to say about the other person, you feel drawn to them. It's because these cords get bigger, so the interaction of energy going back feel like you're being pulled closer to each other. So it has to do with cords. All right? Now, a lot of people don't understand this. At any given time, your aura is filled with a lot of thoughts and emotions. So sometimes when you look at a relationship or you look at a person, you interact with them not as who they are or as who you are, but with what is in your energy field. So for example, if it's just like if you're driving a car, your windshield, okay, you know where you see out of the glass. If that is dirty, then it's hard to see outside. So everything you see outside, you know, it's not accurate. Just like you wear sunglasses. When you wear sunglasses, everything you see has a certain shade or taint or tinge, right? So same thing, sometimes if the aura is so dirty from stress, anger, emotions, whatever, when you look at your partner, you don't really see who they are. You actually project what you think they are. So you think, oh, you're angry at me. They go, no, I'm not. Yes, you are. But you don't realize it is your own anger that you're seeing out of. So the first step really in healing relationship is to flush the negative thoughts out of the system. Clear? If you don't flush out the energy out of the system, it's hard to see people as they are. It's hard to see yourself as who you are. So what we're going to do, we're going to do some cleansing. All right? The question is, what do we do? How do we do this cleansing? First, we start with ourselves. First, we have to understand why we are who we are. Okay? What does that mean? It's like, is it we have a stressful job? Is it because we're always busy? You know, just to ask yourself, why do you think the way you think? Why do you talk the way you talk? Is it based on when you were growing up, you were a certain way? Is it based on the influences you've had? Just think about that, because a lot of times it's always easy to point the finger to the other person. It's always their fault. When you think about it, it could be stuff that we're actually projecting towards them. All right? So the way to do it is to think, what kind of qualities do I have? Do I have good qualities? Do I have not so good qualities? What are they? Right? Just think about it. So it's just making an inventory. So this inventory is something like this. You say, what are my good qualities and what are the negative qualities that I have that can be removed? So the good qualities, you enumerate. I'll give you, some time. Okay, what? You can say, what are my good qualities? I'm a loving person. I'm understanding. I'm patient. I'm a good listener. What else? You know, good qualities. I'm sure you have some. All right. Think about it. Okay. So in other words, you're thinking, what are the qualities that I can bring to this relationship? What am I bringing to this relationship? All right. Next, let's look at our weaknesses. What are the things that we brought into this relationship that could be damaging? What could it be? Okay, it could be hot temper. You're easily triggered by, you know, petty little things. Is that possible? Of course. Everybody has their own thing, you know. Everybody has strengths, everybody has weaknesses. Let's see. Am I impatient? You know, it's just like the person's sharing with me what happened with them. Instead of listening, go, okay, that's enough. That's not good. If the tables are turned, how would you feel? So it could be impatience. What else? Sometimes we're too busy at work, we don't spend enough time with the family, or we don't spend enough time with this loved one. You're so busy, even though you're interacting with them, oh man, your mind is somewhere else. And they keep saying, hey, you're not listening, because your mind is somewhere else. Right? All of us have that, have those moments, right? What else? This is a difficult one for a lot of people, but it's true. Excessive mental criticism. We like to criticize. We like to judge. You know, somebody, we don't like somebody, the way somebody dressed, you go, oh, that's ugly. Well, as they say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? So for all you know, you might think it's ugly, but they think it's beautiful. Or you look at them, you go, oh, this person is not smart. They're stupid. But you don't realize that, hey, there are other things that they know that you will feel stupid about. You get my point? These are different things that we have that we need to remove. What else? There's a big one. This is a big one. We are too exacting. What do you mean by too exacting? You know, every little mistake we make a big deal out of. You know, you have to learn how to make things. Just say, okay, life goes on. Okay, no problem. It's a small mistake. Let it pass. I forgive you. But sometimes some of us are too exacting. Clear? So these things have to be removed. So why don't we do it this way? We'll use the technique we learned in pranic psychotherapy. Okay, for the ones who have not taken the class, in the class pranic psychotherapy, there's this called whiteboard technique. So here's what we're going to do. Imagine a whiteboard, okay, a whiteboard. Now, visualize that whiteboard. You're going to form the intention or visualize a situation or just gray energy on the board representing the negative trait that you want to remove. The ones who've taken Arhatic Yoga and the other classes, you have more advanced techniques, but since this is good for the general public, we're sharing techniques that anybody can use. All right? So let's start with hot temper and impatience. Okay, just visualize your hot temper, your impatience, put it on the screen. Nobody has to know, your partner doesn't have to know, only you. You know, just be honest with yourself. You know, yeah, sometimes I got a hot head, I lose it. Okay, put it on the screen. Ready? Now tap your crown with your hand. Go like this. Imagine that you have a violet or brilliant white light with violet eraser. Okay? Just say erase, 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 erase. Disintegrate this negative thoughts, negative emotion, negative tendency. Erase this tendency to be always angry, hot-tempered, short-tempered, and impatient. Erase, 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 disintegrate. Lord God, thank you for your blessings. Thank you for helping me completely eradicate this impatience and this hot temper out of my system. Lord God, thank you. So if you're the prayer type and you have difficulty, just ask for help. Lord God, thank you. To all the high beings, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Erase, disintegrate. So be it. Okay? Next, let's say you have a tendency to be too excessively criticizing of anyone. You know, you just like to criticize. You know, you can't keep your mouth shut. You just like to like that. That's not good for a relationship. Okay? Shall we? So focus on the crown, your crown in your hand. Just say erase, 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 erase. Erase this tendency to be overly critical of people. So be it. Disintegrate, disintegrate, disintegrate. Erase. Okay, what else? Let's think of some negative thoughts we've been projecting at our partner. Visualize on the screen any negative thoughts, negative energies that we've been harboring towards this person we're thinking of. It could be your mom, your wife, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever. Put in the screen. Ready? Erase, disintegrate completely, totally, permanently. Erase, disintegrate it out of my system. So be it. Okay, disintegrate. Very good. Shall we? Okay. Let's do one more. The tendency to be too exacting. You know, the tendency to always look at the mistakes of the other person. Every little detail, blowing it up like a microscope. Okay? Say, erase this tendency to nitpick. Erase, disintegrate. Let me disintegrate all this completely out of my system. Lord God, thank you for purifying this out of my system completely and thoroughly. So be it. So be it, so it is. Okay, how do you feel? You feel lighter? Good? Okay. Now, you ready? Next thing. Let's look at the other person. Now, it's something like this. You see, before we work on the other person, there are certain things we need to talk about. Put your hand like this. Put your hand like this. Ready? If you go like that, there is no physical friction except for the air, but physically you're not rubbing because there's a distance, right? Now, put your hand like this. Go like that. There's physical friction. You can hear it. Okay, what is that? What's the point? Grandmaster Chua taught about it before. See, before you were spending a lot of time with each other, the energy is like this. So every time you see each other, you dress nice, you talk nice, you're romantic, you're kind, you listen. Easy. Because after that, okay, you're yourself again. Then you decide to live close to each other or you see each other a lot. Guess what? Then what? You start feeling the differences between how you do things. You notice you think a little differently. I mean, let's face it. You know, there are differences in how you're brought up, so maybe you look at things differently. What else? You notice that, hey, you know, how come you snore? You say, oh, nobody snored before. I lived alone. Now I have to deal with snoring. Then you notice, oh, this person has a bad habit of belching, you know, burping after eating. You never heard that before because when you were dating, that person will always be at his or her best behavior, and so on and so on and so on. So number one is to understand that there will be that adjustment period. Whether you like it or not, since you were brought up differently, you thought differently before, the second you come together, you're going to notice that there are going to be differences in the way you handle things. So the key is to understand and say, okay, let me try to adjust to them or they try to adjust to me. Clear? The problem is this. A lot of times relationships turn into a science project. You say, how could that be? Once you're spending a lot of time together and there's certain things that you don't like, as time goes by, there's a tendency for one or the other to use a microscope to look at all the different defects the other person has. You understand? That should be avoided. Sometimes you notice, oh, you know, I noticed that they don't smile as much. It's just a tiny thing. It's no big deal. It could be seconds. But you put your microscope in and you go, oh, you're always angry. You're always so negative. Well, they just didn't smile because they don't feel like it. But for you, you blew it up. You see? That's the problem. What we're trying to do here with the lecture is to let you understand that these things do happen. And since we understand that these things happen and human nature is such that we have a tendency to repeat that same problem over and over again, the key is to first, stop, I'm not going to do that again. So next time you notice that you're spending time with your partner, your friend, your loved one, and you notice you start to nitpick on the little things that they do wrong. You go, okay, stop. I remember from the lecture, you know, everybody's growing at their own rate. These things are not that important anyway. Let the matter pass. Clear? So that is very, very important. Now, let's work with a few techniques here. There are always going to be differences in opinion, okay? Because if you agree on everything, you'll complain too. Some of you think it's boring. So there's always differences in opinion, okay? Now what happens when one hurts the other? Either actively, you know, consciously or subconsciously. Well, that's where forgiveness comes in. Now, one of the easiest techniques you can do is easiest things you can do is use the word namaste. Namaste. Why namaste? Namaste, as most of you know, is a Sanskrit word which basically means I, the soul, or I, the spiritual being, salute the soul or the spiritual being within you. You see, without understanding that there is a goodness of God within them, sometimes when a relationship gets so deep in anger, resentment, backbiting, and so on, it's hard to forgive. You just think the person is the worst thing in the world and you're stuck with them. So number one, don't let it get that far. If it does get that far, there are ways to bring it back if you want to. That's important. The choice is important. But let's just say yes, you do. So what happens is, if you just had an argument and you just feel like this person is the worst person in the world and you don't love him, so on, first thing you do is you put your hands on your heart. It doesn't have to be in front of him. You can do it silently, when you're in the car, well, not when you're driving, when you're out in the closet, go into the closet or to the restroom, whatever, put your hand like this. You visualize the person in front of you. Touch your heart, with your hand like this, and just say namaste at least 18 times. So you just go, let's do it now. Think of the person that you might not be so happy with. Ready? Put your hands on your heart. Yeah, think of that person who might have hurt you. Okay? You ready? Just say namaste. The spiritual being within me salutes the spiritual being within you. Namaste. Keep going. Namaste. The child of God within me realizes there is a child of God within you too. Namaste. Keep going. Namaste. The divinity in me salutes the divinity in you. Namaste. We are all children of God. We are all children of God. Namaste. The Christ in me also lives in you. Namaste. The Buddha nature within me salutes the Buddha nature in you. Namaste. Namaste. The divinity in me salutes the divinity in you. Namaste. Just say namaste to the other person. Namaste to the soul, the other person. Namaste. So it is. Be still, be aware. Take a deep breath. How do you feel? Better? So, the stronger the negative emotion you have for the other person, the longer you keep it up. Just repeat it. Namaste. Focus on your crown and your heart. And just repeat namaste, namaste. After a while, it diffuses. Clear? The key is to understand that we are all souls that are evolving. You are a soul that makes mistakes. You are evolving. So is the other person. Okay? Now, let's keep going. The next thing you do is you project love. After you say namaste, you tap your heart, tap your crown, you raise your hand like this. Okay? You project love. Focus on your heart and your crown. Just say, may you be blessed with inner peace. May you be blessed with inner healing. May you be blessed with inner transformation. What is it? Project love to the other person. Okay? May you be blessed with inner peace, inner healing, and inner transformation. Like that. Okay, why don't we do this? You be receiving. Okay, open your palms. We'll do it for you. Okay, just open your palms. Imagine I'm saying to you, see what you feel. Okay, I'm only the instrument of God and my teacher, all right? Just be receptive. Namaste. The divinity in me salutes the divinity in you. Namaste. I focus on my heart and my crown. From the heart of God to the heart of my teacher, Master Choa Kok Sui. We touch your heart and your crown with peace, love, and happiness. Namaste. May each and every one of you be blessed by God with inner peace. Lots and lots of peace. With inner healing. May you be blessed with inner healing. May you be blessed with inner transformation. May you be blessed with happiness, with joy. So be it. Peace, love, and happiness to you, the soul, and all your subtle bodies. Peace, love, joy, and happiness to all of you. And some people, if you like, May you be blessed with peace, love, joy, happiness, and merriment. With joy, excitement, enthusiasm, happiness, and divine bliss. So be it, so be it, so be it. In the name of the Divine Supreme God, in the name of my teacher, Master Choa Kok Sui Mahaguruji Meling, blessings be to all of you. Now, waves of peace, waves of love, inner peace, inner healing, joy, happiness, and divine bliss. So be it. So be it. So it is. Take a deep breath. How's that feel? Namaste. Okay? How are we doing? All right, let's move on. Next. You finish working on yourself, let's work on your partner. Now, a lot of times, as we mentioned earlier, there's a tendency to focus the microscope on the negative things. But you know, the scales of justice, number one, is blindfolded. Number two, you have to weigh not only the negative stuff, but also the positive stuff, right? Sometimes we're so busy complaining about their faults, we forget the good things they've done for us. So here's what you do. Think of that person you want to forgive, let go, or improve your relationship with. Now, I want you to think about 5 of their good qualities. 5 good qualities. Number 1, you know, you might or might not get along, but you know, that person, he or she is very kind-hearted, yeah? The person's patient, yeah? Maybe. What else? Let's say, you know, that person's a good father, a good mother. Some other qualities might not be there, but they have some strong qualities, like what? Oh, you know, this person is really computer savvy. That's a good quality. What else? Hey, he's a good carpenter. Or she's a good accountant. You know, think of good qualities. Every person has good qualities. You just need to find them. The problem is, again, you keep shifting the microscope from one to the other. Okay? Now, this time, we're going to spend the time, look at their good traits. Okay, what are the good traits? They're loving, they're a good father, they're a good plumber, they're a good accountant, they're patient, they're a good listener. Think of some good quality, all right? So why don't we do it? Let's do it together. So the technique is very simple. First, you think of their good quality. Number 2, you praise them. All right, so put your hand like this. Think of the first good quality they have. Okay, good. Now just visualize them doing it, then verbally just say, I praise you for this good quality. It's a wonderful quality. Not every person has it. It's a wonderful quality. May you display it more. I'm so glad, so happy you have this quality. Thank you. So be it. May you do it more. So be it. Just that simple. Second good quality. Come on, think of something. Okay, ready? Wonderful quality, you have this. May you show it more. Thank you. I'm so proud of you. It's so wonderful. It's great. Please exhibit that good quality more and more and more. So be it. Okay? Third quality. Come on, you can think of something. You there? Okay. That is a great quality, wonderful quality. So be it, so be it, so be it. Show it more. So proud that, so wonderful that you have this good quality. So be it, so be it, so be it. So it is. Very good. Let's see. One more. Come on. Come on. Some of you saying, oh, I can't think of any. It could be something so small like, you know, they're good in English, they're good in math, they're good in Italian, or whatever, Spanish. They could be good at cutting hair, or they have a good eye to fashion. Pick something. Ready? Now let's put the microscope there. Oh, so wonderful. This is a great quality you have. Show it more. It's a wonderful quality. Great, wonderful. Do it more and more and more. So be it, so be it. I praise you for it. I praise. So wonderful. So be it. Okay, good enough. How do you feel? Not too bad, right? Do you notice that the person doesn't seem to be as bad as you thought they were already? That's exactly the point. As you flush your system of these negative thoughts, at the same time you look at their good qualities, you start to notice there's an improvement in them. Actually, nothing changed with them right away. There is some, but not a whole lot. But just your perception already starts to change the way you feel, which will ultimately affect them. You know how? Okay, it's like this. We just did that very simple exercise, right? Put your hand like this again. One hand closer to your chest, one hand further. You say, okay, what is the size of a heart connection? Ah, bigger. See what I mean? So these very simple exercises, they don't even know you're doing it. But you see, the way you think, the way you act, the way you feel will affect the way you talk and the way you act and move when you're around them. And it will have a corresponding effect. The law of karma says whatever you throw out comes back. So when you're with them, when you're in your thoughts, you project good thoughts, it will come back to you. When you project loving energy, it will come back to you. So when you're talking to them, the words that come out of your mouth will be shaped by the thoughts that you have. The actions that you have will be shaped by your thoughts. And so on and so on. Then the good energy exchange happens. All right? Now, next, it's something like this. This thing about thinking good thoughts is like sunlight. If you want to have the person improve, you have to keep thinking of the good qualities within them, nurture them. It's like sunlight shining on them. So it's a good idea to praise them, send them lots of loving energy on a regular basis. And when you find yourself projecting negative thoughts, what do? You erase it right away. Disintegrate. Don't let it build up. Now, let's be realistic. The other person might also have negative qualities, right? So what do you do with these negative qualities? This is what you do. Visualize your screen again. You know that white screen? You ready? Okay. Pick 5 negative qualities they have. Just 5. I know some of you have a long list. Just 5. All right, top 5. Okay, ready? Whatever it is, put it on the screen. Either a picture, an image, or that feeling. Put it on the screen. Do the same thing. If it works for you, it can work for them. You ready? Erase, 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 erase this negative quality they have. Erase. So be it. So that's step 1. Step 2. Think of a good quality to replace it. So if let's say they're hot-tempered, they complain a lot. So you erase it, right? Erase, 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 hot temper. So that's step 1. Step 2, you go like this. You say, may God bless you. Don't say, I bless you. You're biased. Just say, may God bless you. May the angels of love bless you with patience. May you be blessed with clear thinking. So be it. Okay? May you be blessed with calm emotions. So be it. God bless you. So be it, so be it, so be it. Now smile. Say, so be it. Good. Easy enough, right? Second negative quality you want to release. Let's say they complain a lot. Okay? You ready? Visualize it on the screen. Visualize them complaining. You just say, erase, disintegrate, 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 completely erase and disintegrate. Okay, we'll help you out. Disintegrate, disintegrate, disintegrate completely. So be it. Okay, just project love to them. May God bless you. May all the high bless you with a good attitude. May you always be happy, joyful. Look at the bright side of things. So be it. So be it. So be it. So be it. God bless you. So be it. So be it. Okay. Good. Third negative quality you want to get rid of. You ready? Put it on the screen. Erase, disintegrate, erase, disintegrate, erase, erase, erase completely. Disintegrate. So be it. Okay, raise your hand. Think of the opposite. You know, the good quality that you want. Okay. May you be blessed with. Okay, you say it. Visualize him doing it. Be happy about it. God bless you with this wonderful quality. So be it. So be it. So be it. Okay. Fourth one. Let's keep going. Think of the negative quality again that you want to get rid of. The next one. Put it on the screen. All right. Erase. Completely erase and dissolve. Disintegrate, disintegrate, disintegrate. Erase, erase. Throw it in the salt water or in the earth. Okay. Good. Project the good quality. Lord God, thank you. Thank you for blessing this person. Thank you blessing him or her with all these good qualities. So be it. Okay, we're moving. Last one. Last one. Okay, the rest we'll just erase all of them. In other words, you take the time. We'll just do 5 now. The rest of them, you just take your time one after the other. Okay? Ready? Okay, visualize the negative quality. Erase, disintegrate, erase, 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 disintegrate, erase, disintegrate, disintegrate, disintegrate. Good. Disintegrate. Okay. May this person be blessed by God with peace, love, joy, happiness, and this wonderful trait and character. So be it. Smile. Enjoy it. It's good. Be happy. Say, so be it. So be it. So be it. Project love to that person. Project pink. Project gold. Shower them with loving energy. Lots of pink. Lots of gold. Lord God, thank you for your blessings. Thank you for your blessings of peace, love, joy, and happiness. So it is. Good. How do you feel? Check your heart connection. Increase. Okay, let's keep going. All right, now, next thing we need to figure out is how do you increase the love between two people? A good way to do it is through the meditation twin hearts. The meditation twin hearts involves opening the heart, opening the crown. So why don't we do it this way? Just relax yourself a little bit, stretch. We're going to do a meditation, but we'll do it with our loved one. If they're not physically there with you, that's fine. Just visualize them with you doing the meditation. All right? So what happens is this. When you meditate, the divine energy comes down you, right? When they meditate with you physically, the divine energy comes down through you. As you bless the earth, as you bless each other, more and more energy comes in, the two auras merge. So if you can't do that yet, at least when you meditate with them, it also, starts the process going. The connection between you and the other person increases, the amount of divine energy increases. There's a tendency for there to be more love between the two of you. So why don't we experiment, all right? Prepare yourself. Okay, and here's what we'll do. Think of the person you want to work with. We're going to do the meditation with them right now. Whether they're in front of you or not, doesn't matter. And then afterwards, if you like, we'll do a healing on both of you. Okay? All right, so let's start. Let's invoke for blessings to the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother. We humbly ask for blessings to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. To my beloved teacher, Master Chua Hok Sui, Mahaguruji Jumeli, and all the high beings, especially the angels of love, we humbly invoke for your blessings of love, joy, happiness, and peace. Thank you. Amen. Okay? We'll wait. All right. Take your left hand, tap the center of your chest. Take your right hand, tap your crown. Okay, visualize the person in front of you. Smile at them. Smile, smile, smile. Okay? Now, why don't we do this? Take your left hand, tap your heart again. Just from your heart, just say, from my heart to yours, I touch you with love. Good. Then touch your crown. From my crown, I touch your crown with divine light, divine peace, and divine bliss. Divine light, divine love, and divine bliss. Okay? Just feel your heart connect to theirs. Feel your crown connect to yours. Lots of love, lots of peace and joy. Just say, we're not the body, we're not the emotion, we're not the thoughts, we're the soul. We're one with our higher souls. We are one with the divine spirit within us. We're one with God. We're one with all. We are one. Just say, we are one. We are one. We are one. Good. We are one. Okay, look at me. Just raise your hand like this. Focus on your heart. Their hands are like this. You're facing each other. The earth, imagine the earth right in front of you. Both your hands are facing the earth. In fact, if you like, you can imagine you're holding hands, your hands are touching each other. And you're going to bless the earth together. Okay? Focus on your hearts. Project lots of beautiful pink light from your heart through your hands to the entire earth. Just imagine beautiful light from both of you, from both your heart chakras, are beaming through your hands to the entire earth. Repeat, we are one. Good. Lord, make us an instrument of thy peace. Wherever there's hatred in the world, let us sow unconditional divine love. let there be peace. Let there be love to every person and every being on earth. So be it. Now if you like, you can imagine looking at their eyes, seeing so much love within them. The love within you awakens the love within them. And let that feeling flow down to your hands, the entire earth. Let every person, every being on earth, without exception, be blessed with peace and with love. Focus on your hearts and your hands. Where there is injury, Lord, let us sow pardon and forgiveness. First of all, we forgive each other. Then we ask God to forgive all the people who have been hurtful. We ask God to just bless everyone with peace, with love, and the spirit of reconciliation. Let people who are angry with each other start to embrace each other, feel the love for each other, forgive each other. So be it. Visualize the earth, fill your hearts with love, let it flow down to your hands. Let every person, every being be blessed with peace, with love, and forgiveness. Keep the smile in your heart, keep the smile in your face. Where there is doubt, faith, where there is despair, hope. You know, this prayer of St. Francis is really a wonderful prayer. Feel the love with each other and share that with the entire earth. Let all the people who are having difficulties right now, may they be blessed with peace and love, hope and faith in a better life. So be it. So be it. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, lots of joy. Let there be peace, love, and forgiveness. Let there be hope, faith, light, and lots of joy to every person and every being on earth. Look at each other's eyes. Feel the love and the peace within you. Enjoy that love and let it flow down to your hands and let it share to the entire earth. No exceptions. Blessings be to all. So be it. So be it. Good. Now be aware of your heart. From your heart, lift the loving feeling up to your crown chakras. You say, our crowns are one. Our souls are one. We are one with God. We are one with all. Feel it? Look at each other's eyes if you like. Just smile. We are one. We are one being. We are one soul. And that soul is one with God and one with all. Look at the earth from the heart of all loving God. Let every person, every being on earth be blessed with loving kindness, with great joy and happiness, with understanding, harmony, and divine peace. Blessings be to every person and every being on earth. So be aware of your crown chakras. Let the golden light flow down to your hands to the earth. So be it. So be it. Peace, love, happiness, and joy to every person, every being on earth, without exception. So be it. Continue holding their hand, feeling the love within your hearts. Your hearts are one, your crowns are one. Continue blessing the earth with lots of love. Now this time, to make it more intense, be aware of your heart and your crown together, and your hands. We are one. We are one with God. We are one with all. We are one soul. We are one life. From the center of the heart of God, let every person, every being on earth, without exception, be blessed with loving kindness, with sweetness, with tenderness, with warmness. Let every person, every being without exception be blessed with goodwill, and especially the goodwill, the willingness, and the goodwill to do good. Visualize people are not just saying that they're loving and not just saying they're good people, but actually performing good deeds. They're actually going out healing the sick, feeding the poor, helping people in need, always showing a beautiful smile, so be it. Experience yourself as one with your loved one, and one with God, and one with all. Blessings be to every person, every being on the earth. So be it. Continue showering the earth with lots of loving golden light. So be it. Now, just keep holding your partner's hand if you like. Hold their hand. Imagine a beautiful golden flame on top of your crown. They say our crowns are one. There's only one flame. Look at that golden flame. Meditate on the silence in between each Amen. We are one with God, we are one with all. Amen. Just meditate on the stillness and the love in the beautiful golden flame. Be still, be aware, and let go now. Just be receptive. Maintain your stillness and awareness. With the blessings of God, with the help of my teacher, Master Chokoksui Mahagu Jimailing, and all the high beings, just continue sharing and meditating with your loved one. The divine energy is entering your crown chakras. Your crown chakra is being cleansed. Your forehead chakra is being cleansed. Your ajna is being cleansed. Any negative thoughts, negative energies towards each other is now being completely disintegrated, extracted, expelled, and properly disposed of. Your throat chakras are being cleansed. Any negative words towards each other are now being completely disintegrated, extracted, expelled. So be it. With God, all is possible. So be it. Be aware of your heart chakras. Your heart chakras are being cleansed. Any obstructing thoughts and emotions for your heart to be so highly activated with love and happiness are now being dissolved, disintegrated, and expelled and properly disposed of. Your front, back, solar plexus chakras are being cleansed. Any kind of conscious, subconscious anger or resentment towards each other are now being completely disintegrated, dissolved, expelled, and properly disposed of. So be it. Your navel chakras are being cleansed. Your sex chakras are being cleansed. Your basic chakras being cleansed. All your chakras are being cleansed. All negative cores are completely disintegrated. Any kind of negative energies from outside that might be hindering a loving relationship between the two of you are now completely disintegrated, extracted, and properly disposed of. So be it. So be it. All your chakras being cleansed. Your channels are being cleansed. Peace, love, joy, and happiness between you. So be it. Just be receptive. I'm using rose quartz, so lots of loving energy. So just be receptive. In the name of the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, in the name of Master Chokoksui, Maha Guji Meiling, and all the high beings, especially the teachers and the angels of love, may you and your loved ones be blessed with waves of love, waves and waves of sweetness, waves and waves and waves of sweetness and love to every particle of your being right now. So be it. So it is. Just be receptive. May any kind of anger be completely disintegrated and dissolved. Let there be peace, love, and happiness. Just be receptive. We use the mantra of mercy, love, and compassion. Just be receptive. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. May each and every one of you and loved ones be blessed with waves of love and sweetness. So be it. So it is. Now just raise your hands. Enjoy the bliss and the happiness. But let's share it with all our loved ones, not just one. So just visualize all your loved ones in front of you. Shower all of them with peace, love, and forgiveness. May all of them be blessed with joy, with happiness, with lots and love of unconditional love. Unconditional love. So be it. Peace, love, and blessings to all. So be it, so be it, so be it. Let it spread. Let it spread throughout your friends, your loved ones, the people you work with. Let it spread to your city, your country. Let it spread to the entire earth. We are one. So be it. So be it. Okay, you may slowly open your eyes if you like. How do you feel? I hope you enjoyed our short meditation and the lecture. You can do this meditation as often as you like to help heal your relationship. It has many, many uses. All you can do is just get the Meditation Twin Heart CD by Master Cho. Just put it on the CD player, press play, just visualize your loved one, your friends. It has healing effect, cleansing effect. It also brings you closer to each other. Okay? So I think that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed our special Valentine's Day presentation, healing lecture, meditation. All right? Okay, put your hands on your heart. Atma means soul. Namaste to all of you. Just open your palms from the heart of God to the heart of Master Twalhok Sri Mahaguruji Jumeli and all the high beings. Through my heart, I'm only their student and their instrument. We shower all of you with God's peace, love, joy, and happiness. May your heart, your crown, your soul be touched by their love. May you be touched with waves of love and happiness. So be it. So be it. So be it. May your life be blessed. With God all is possible. May God bless all of you. May all your relationships be healed. May your body be healed too. May your finances be healed. Let there be a balance. So be it. Namaste. So let's give thanks. So the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, we thank you. To all the spiritual elders, Holy Masters, Saints, Archangels, Holy Angels, and spiritual helpers, we thank you for your blessings. Thank you for your love, your joy, your peace, your generosity. Thank you for generously blessing us and our loved ones. We thank you. I personally want to thank my teacher, Master Twalhok Sri Mahaguruji Jumeli, and all the high beings. Thank you. Amen. All right. Thank you very much for joining us. If you don't mind, after you do this lecture meditation with us, if you don't mind leaving us a testimonial, at the bottom, just let us know how you enjoyed it and any kind of feedback you have. I hope that it'll be a powerful instrument to bring love and reconciliation and peace to the people you know. Okay? And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, if you would like to also help donate to keep this service free, you can always, the donate button is somewhere here. So you're welcome to do that, to give a donation to just help us cover expenses. That'd be great. If not, don't worry about it. We'll do it anyway because we feel this is our calling. All right. So namaste. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll have a lot of upcoming videos that will be coming your way. So just make sure you keep checking back on our site, okay? And we have your updated email. Namaste. Take care. Bye-bye.